Hey, Doc. Thanks for letting us borrow your time machine. For the record, I lost a bet. I'm not letting you do anything. You gotta love a full house. Hey, I love that show. Never mind, George. Are you ready to go? Let's see. I got my keys, my wallet, and my autograph book. We are going back in time to witness the signing of the Constitution, not to collect autographs. Bill, as Doc Brown would say, you're not thinking third-dimensionally. It's third-dimensionally, George, and that does not explain anything. I'm gonna get all the Founding Fathers' autographs and sell them on eBay. I'm gonna make a fortune. That is silly, George. All someone has to do is carbon date the paper, and they will think the signatures are bogus. Are you for real, Bill? Who'd want to date a piece of paper? Donald Trump would, only if it was classified, though. What? That was a joke, George. I don't have time to explain it, George. Just leave the autograph book. Stop confusing me with your words, Bill. Okay, I'll leave the notebook, but I am taking the Sharpie. What's that for? So when they go to sign the Constitution, they can use my Sharpie to do it. Then what? Then I will make a fortune when I sell it on eBay. You realize the Constitution predates your Sharpie? Nobody will buy that. First paper, now Sharpie. You can't date either of those. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm trying to figure it out. Figure what out? I'm trying to figure out what it's like living in the bizarre realm in your head. Never mind that right now. The time coordinates are set for September 17th, 1787. When I activate the machine, you will be instantly transported into the room next to where the Constitution is being signed. The timeline is very sensitive, so please keep all interactions to a minimum. Wow. That was cool. Not only is this a time machine, you can call your mama long distance. Uh-oh, George. One of the workers saw us materialize. Hello, sir. I just want to let you know that you did not just see us being materializified. Who are you guys? And what is that? He means materialize. We are magicians, and what you saw was a part of our act for today's celebration of the signing of the Constitution. Oh, okay. Is it me, or does that worker look an awful lot like the My Pillow guy? Yeah, he looks just like Mike Lyndell. Excuse me, sir. What is your name? You look familiar. I'm Pike Lyndell. You probably recognize me from all the ads and the posters in town advertising my tree breeding farm called My Willow. They're so soft you could almost sleep on them. It makes great parchment, and I'm trying to get old Tommy Jefferson to use it when they write the final draft of the U.S. Constitutional Act. You mean U.S. Constitution? There is no such thing as a constitutional act. Don't feel bad, Mr. Lyndell. He does that sort of thing to me all the time. I gotta go. All the floundering fathers are eating lunch at the local pub. If I hurry, I can catch up with them to give them a My Willow coupon book. You mean founding fathers, not floundering fathers? There he goes again. Sorry, Mr. Pike Lyndell. Bye-bye! Well, since there's nobody here, let's go take a look at what they have written so far. Look at that. It looks like they're almost finished. Hey, want to make a couple of changes? No, you can't do that, George. How about I just use my Sharpie to underline the Second Amendment? I'm warning you, George. If you pull that Sharpie out, I'm not going to take you. Take me? Where? Well, I was going to use the time machine to visit every Miss America pageant in history. If you don't behave, I will leave you with the My Willow guy. Okay, Bill, let's snap a selfie and go then. Now, when we get back, don't tell the doc that we went to the beauty pageants, okay? Why? Because he said we could only visit important historical sites. Okay, Bill, my proverbialized lips are sealed. Great Scott! You two nearly collapsed the time continuum. Slow down, Doc. What happened? First, every newspaper covering the Miss America pageants has mentioned two gray-haired magicians that performed the same disappearing act every year since the pageants begun. Busted. Shut up, George. I suppose you know nothing of the fact that Miss Arizona in 1925 gave birth to a baby boy named Hillary Clinton. Now, Doc, that's okay. We were married in Vegas. It was before I ever met Hillary, in a way. Boy, Bill, you stepped in it this time. Doc is pretty upset. And you! Where's the Sharpie you took with you? It's right here in my breast pocket. Uh-oh, I must have dropped it. That's why on the back of the U.S. Constitution is a hand-drawn advertisement in Sharpie for something called the My Willow Company. Lyndell, he stole my idea. Oh, and someone used the Sharpie to underline the Second Amendment. George, you not only stepped in it, you stopped, rocked, and rolled in it. That's not all. He changed the document title. Changed to what? Something nonsensical. We now live under the rule of something called the U.S. Constitutional Act.